question, especially after what we've been through with the pandemic and COVID. A lot of business models are being reinvented today because of what we've been going through for the last couple of years. I know our businesses are, and but it's a great question, and I think one of the basic things you have to have in that environment is, you mentioned in your question, you have to have trust. Because what you want to generate from people is you want to create that environment where people will throw any idea out on the table so you can talk about it. And when people do that, don't immediately judge that idea. All right? And leaders sometimes go, well, that's a dumb idea. We tried that 10 years ago, it never worked. And they put it down. And I think in this era of reimagining your business model, creating that innovative idea environment where people can talk freely and put ideas on the table. My expression is, let's throw all the ideas on the table or throw them up against the wall. Let's see what sticks. And I don't want my opinion to determine whether it sticks on the wall or not. I want the opinion of the whole team. And I think that's really most important. How can you create that trusting environment where people are comfortable putting any idea on the table that might impact how you run your business differently? I know a lot of us have been challenged by this, work at home stuff that we've been through with the pandemic. And I think what we're finding out is, you know what, I really don't have to have an office, and people don't have to be in the office every day. Early in my career, long time ago, you were judged by how many hours you spent in the office, not how many hours you worked, but how many hours you spent in the office. I think that model has changed, and I think companies, you're seeing it all over. I think I saw something about Motorola Solutions giving up some high percentage of their downtown office space in Chicago. And we're seeing a lot more of that. If you walk through our company here in Vista, you're going to see a lot of open space because I still have employees working from home. I have some hybrid schedules going on. If you go over to the SLI offices over in Carlsbad, you won't find anybody in the office. We're all working from home, all right? And so the business model has changed, and there's good things to that change, because if you don't need an office space, you don't have to rent an office. You don't have to pay rent. And you can put more money into serving the people that you serve. And so I think there's some good things. Create a trusting, open environment that's safe for people, and don't judge the ideas until you've solicited all the input. And a lot of times leaders, the best thing they can do is have the group decide that maybe right now that's not the best thing for us to do, rather than the leader in the room. I share this all the time when I talk is sometimes I've found out over the years the best thing for me to do to create that environment is to leave the room. Leave the room. And don't go back in until you're invited back in. And that alone creates the environment that, well, now it's safe. The CEO is outside the room. Now we can talk freely. And I know that when I'm not in the room, I think we have a higher level of coming to a solution for a problem than if I remain in the room. And so look at your own behavior as well during that transition, and sometimes step out of the room and let the conversation go on without you. Great question, especially in the times we're going through, and keep pushing forward because we're all reinventing with you, believe me. Yep.